Welcome back to another episode of the Simpcast, and today we have another retard, but he's got a beard, and this one's a bit sexier. This one's a bit sexier, you know what I mean?
I'm carrying it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
We're just adding the more retards to our
Bro, we're
portfolio.
bringing simps in. We're bringing all the simps, bro. We're making an army.
The simp army.
The simp army.
I think I do class as a simp. I make simp songs.
Oh yeah,
I think I class as a simp, man.
So today we have a special guest, Kamen, or otherwise known as Tyde.
What's up with it?
Obviously, you don't produce music by yourself right now. You're with your boy Blue as well.
Blue,
so shout out to him.
Shout out
yeah,
Blue.
man. Shout out to Blue, bro. He's hard as
Shout out
well.
Blue. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Man.
I'll get origin of the name. Alright, so the boy came in before. He's like, oh, bro, it's poor timing, innit?
Very poor timing.
Very poor timing.
Yeah, very poor timing. I'm sorry for stalling.
Yikes, man was doing the business,
Yikes. Yeah, I had a number 2 situation. I'm sorry.
Sitting on the toilet, got flush.
Man heard he was gonna be on the next Joe Rogan podcast, the Simcast, right?
Facts.
So he shot himself. So,
I got a little nervous.
And while man was on his phone, he was texting them Gally. He was like, yeah, I'm big time and I'm on the.
I wish, bro. I wish. Maybe someone, maybe something like.
Yo, you know how people put shit on their Instagram bios, like, oh yeah, I've been like, they put like 50 flags as if they're from all those countries. Kamen just puts like, oh yeah, was on the Simpcast.
I'm gonna do that.
Was on the Simpcast.
Don't worry, I'll put the link for this one in my bio. For you lot, when it drops. So.
Anyway, yeah, that's the origin of the name. The boy we brought on is a big fucking simp. We'd love to see it.
Of course, Simpcast, man.
All right, man. Let's get into this. All right, so we're throwing you right on the spot. Top 3 artists right now. Go.
Top 3 artists right now.
Yeah.
Like, can I say anyone?
Yeah. Say anyone you want, bro. Anyone you want.
Or should I say the ones that I'm listening to right now?
Well, because I was gonna say that's 2 separate questions.
Okay. Because
give us top 3.
I'm gonna say the ones that I'm vibing with right now. My top 3.
Go on then, calm.
I'm gonna say Giveon because his voice is fucking crazy. I love him as an artist. Like his voice is, as in terms of R&B, he's wavy.
Yeah.
I will say, in terms of rap, like who am I jamming to right now in terms of rap? Bro, is it poor timing to open? You know what? I really like. I listen to my songs right now. I'm listening to my songs to to proof them because I'm trying to release some more music. But
my guy's vibing with himself.
But like that's just for listening to. I'm gonna quickly open my Spotify because I don't wanna say someone who I'm a regret because I know that I want to be really specific with this. The
maybe
music I'm listening to right now. I listened to someone in. Oh no! Wait, this is top. I don't know. I'm messing up.
It's the whole reason we brought it up.
Why is everybody lacking? Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god.
Not to be controversial. I like Tory Lanez.
No, same, bro.
Even though like his whole situation, I think Tory Lanez is in my top. Yeah, crazy. And I think finally. Who can I say?
My guy's like a girl when you ask her where do you want to go to eat.
What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? God damn it! What do you want?
Bro, this is like very like. It's a very sticky. It's a very sticky situation. Like I don't want to say someone that like. I want to make sure that I get it. Because I feel like everyone can say like, "Oh, Drake."
That's fine.
Drake.
Okay, great. That's fine. If you listen to Drake, then you listen to Drake.
I'll just put Drake in there as a top because I feel like Drake is Drake, man.
Sorry, Lanes, you got Drake.
Yeah.
You love in Canada.
I give you as well. That's it. That's my top 3.
Okay, so what about in terms of your top?
Oh, no. I want you first. Top 3.
My top 3.
Give me you guys the top 3.
You listen to at the moment. Go on.
I've been listening to a lot more Kid Laroi right now.
Kid Laroi fire.
Yeah, Kid Laroi. Sophia. I introduced you
Okay.
to her
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. She's bangers. And third, this dude, you have probably never heard of him. He's called George Fitzgerald, and
No.
he produces some really good, like, I don't know how to call it. I wouldn't call it like, I don't know how you would describe it. You kind of have to. It's more like beaty. It's more beaty than.
Okay.
It's electro. It's electro kind of.
Oh,
stuff.
electro.
Kind of,
Alright,
kind
okay.
of. I wouldn't really class it as that. But it's more. It's
Okay.
very like beat heavy. It's not like lyrical.
The difference between Kamen's like meticulously planning that. Oh, who am I going to
Because
say?
I'm thinking,
So
can I swap Drake real quick? Because I respect someone for saying the Kid Laroi, because the Kid Laroi is like fire.
He's hard. He's hard.
Like that's someone I wish to make a song with in the future one day. That'd be
He's
sick.
so
But
sick.
I would say like right now for me, do you guys know like Jack Harlow? I really like Jack Harlow
I
as
don't
an
know
artist.
that. Who is he?
Like
See,
he's
he
an
made the-
upcoming. What's
what's
popping?
it?
He made that song like What's
He's like,
popping?
Poppin'?
Brand
He's
new
got
it.
another
It's
one
hard
as
to.
well.
It's bare like he's got another one like called Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Does he make a lot of
Yeah,
TikTok songs or something?
Yeah, it kind of got big off TikTok.
Banging on TikTok.
It's like Doja Cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doja Cat's big as well.
She's hard
We could
as
talk
well.
about like any. If we're talking about genres of music, like
Oh,
we could talk about any artist. Because wait, let me say like I haven't bopped into Justin Bieber's album right now. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's actually
for me.
hard. It's so much better than the last one.
I
Alright,
like
to
Justin
me-
Bieber's album.
So, Meat, what's yours then? What's your top three?
So recently I've been banging Uzi, getting ready for festivals.
Okay.
Banging Uzi, 100 always.
Are you bagging for KSI when he comes out headlining the festival?
I can't lie. I've been smashing out Don't
Yes,
Play.
sir, KSI,
smashing
bro.
out Patience. I've been smashing. But Polo G.
Polo
Definitely.
G, crazy.
My boy's doing bits, man. He's doing so sick. Headshot. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
His verse on that was
With Lil
too
TJ.
hard.
Yeah, Polo G. I think Polo G had the best verse. I like Phoebe though. His was fire.
Yeah. Video always
Yeah.
banging it for reals.
His was fire
And
for real.
last one is between. I've been trying to bop out to Cowboy a bit more.
Okay.
He's been hard for me, but also kind of a bit Juice WRLD. You know how it is.
Juice WRLD. Okay. Yeah,
You
classic.
can't ever have enough Juice WRLD. Let's be real.
Okay.
But also the weekend. There's
Oh,
like
Weekend, man.
Yo, he got robbed of Grammys.
Save your tears.
Grammys are a load of shit. The weekend would
He
have
got robbed of
he would've
Grammys.
the whole thing. There's no point.
Wasn't
He
even
would've won it.
nominated.
That was a
is
lot of bullshit.
insane.
I don't understand that because critically, even in magazines, he like was number one with everything.
Literally.
He smashed. Did you
His
see
song is like
nuts.
He should have won
Exactly.
something for Blinding Lights, bro.
Blinding Lights has been out for a year now
Every year
or
now.
something, and it's like the fourth streamed or the third streamed highest
Bro, it's
song
been in
on
the
Spotify.
charts. It's been in the charts ever since.
It's
it came
like,
out.
come on, he should have got a Grammy for that. I don't know.
Nah, he was daylight robbery. All right,
Yeah, fair.
Kamen. Right, so
Yeah.
your style of like singing, like rapping.
Yeah.
Where would you say that inspiration mainly came from? So which rappers
Oh,
or
this is a
singers,
good
artists did you take? You know, your inspiration.
Okay, so so like when I first started like doing music, right? It was for me. I thought I'm not a singer. Like I could not sing. I can't hit notes. I can't stay on key, stuff like that. So I do rap. So in secondary school, on my way to school, I just try freestyle practice, like just do stuff. It was corny, but I was trying. And then around the time when I went to Beecham, couple people know this, but I was trying to get better at singing. So I'd sing to like some people we know. I'd sing to them in private in the media classroom. And I tried to I'd do it over beats on my phone and my voice would crack. It sounded terrible, but I tried to. But I think the influence came from when I was younger. I always wanted to be in like a band and be popular. Like someone like I remember JLS when they were popping. I was like, yo, that's fire. I wish like I could sing like that. And Justin Bieber, I'm not gonna lie, like I never told anyone because back then liking Justin Bieber was kind of fruity.
No, like 2014, 2013,
Yeah.
Justin Bieber when he was releasing those Florida songs. That was
Sorry,
shit.
what do you mean, bro?
Yeah.
Tunes.
Mm-hmm.
Every man was listening to that.
But yeah, I would say Justin Bieber made me want to sing. So my style, I'd say, I don't know. I'm still trying to find that. I'm still trying to find it. I could do like a freestyle. I could do like a rap where I don't care about. Like on my YouTube, there's one called "Flexing on My Ex," and that was made in like 30 minutes. Like I just went on the mic here, as you can see, and just went like just nuts. And,
it's a hard video as well.
And put it out. I didn't care. But if like the songs I want to make, boy, I don't know. I'd make any song. I feel like.
So you're quite
I made
versatile.
a nerdcore song.
Yeah, you're quite.
He's on the Nerdcore song.
You're quite versatile in that sense, then. So you're not really tied down to one particular style.
No, tied down. Look, he's spitting. I wouldn't say I'm tied down. I wouldn't say I'm tied down to it.
His freestyle brain's working always.
Bro, why do you do music? You clearly got the lyrical taste for it. So
Bro, so me, he's trying to get on an album with you guys. You and Brian. That's what this man was telling me. I was like, you're a fucking idiot, bro. No one's gonna do music with you.
So me, man, if you got some bars, we can do it.
Hey, yo,
Sumi, you're gonna be like, yeah, baby.
It's your chance, bro.
I've written a song. I'll show you the lyrics in it. I've written a song.
Yeah. Okay, let's go crazy. Okay.
It's a fruity song, but you know what? It is what it is.
Fruity?
Whatever, man. Whatever.
It's calm. It's calm.
I think.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's go. So you've already kind of said when you first found music, kind of thing. You were singing from young age.
Yeah.
But
young.
what artists in particular would you say influenced you in a way?
Definitely Justin Bieber. I'd say Drake for sure. When he like came on the scene and like in Take Care, I would say like Drake's just like voice. I was thinking like, yo, if he's kind of singing but rapping at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I just liked the style, and again, like even like people that I'd see like female singers, I think like the notes they were hitting, like Ariana Grande, the notes she's hitting and stuff like that. I'm
Different
thinking,
gravy, bro.
Different gravy. And I just feel like singing is so respected, but I would never do something like go on a talent show.
Done to the world, look what we've done.
Like that's too much pressure. That's way too much. Like I'd rather learn my own craft and build my own sound than go on like a show, because I don't class myself as a singer right now. I don't think I can fully say I can sing.
So when Brighton went on Beach Fest, you could not do anything like that.
Bro, when Brighton did that, mad respect to him, and like you lot said, mad respect to him for that, because that takes balls.
No,
but it's just like I remember back. This is a good topic, because we're on the topic of like school and stuff like that, and around that time for music anyway, I feel like if I were to do beach talk, I think this is not even like on some ego shit, but I feel like a lot of people knew me in Beecham.
Oh,
I would get, if I was bad, I would get clowned.
100.
And if not clowned, it would be like, is it covert? Just like covertly judged on my like passion.
Yeah.
And I think that's toxic. Like, here's something I was saying to Brighton. People in Beecham, we knew Brian did raps. We knew it. Yeah. All of us knew. But they would always judge him in a negative light. I don't care what anyone says. People negatively judged him on music. They thought it was more of a joke. No. Nowadays, if you saw Brian, you'd be like, oh, okay. You know?
He's in the hard shit now.
People for some reason don't let you go through your like beginning phase. I don't understand why. I don't get why people don't let you like build. You're not gonna be like the best rapper in the world off the jump. You're not gonna be the best vocalist. You're not gonna be the best take any skill, the best sprinter, the best football player, basketball player. You have to build yourself up to be judged at that stage is heavy, and I feel like knocks confidence. So I'd never done that beach talk stuff.
So developing yourself. You didn't want to open yourself up in your early stages.
Yeah, no way.
So how did you develop by yourself, or like close yourself off and improve so much and like time?
Like I mentioned previously, I would tell certain people to come to the media classroom, and I'd show them a song that I'd wrote, and
certain people, but did they still take the piss out of you?
Nah, they were nice. They were nice about it. They said like, "Oh, it's all right. It's okay. Like, you know, it's good. And I would take it like, I take it well. I think that they were being genuine, but in the back of my head, I'd be like, nah, that's like.
From like understanding you as an artist, you seem very critical of yourself. You seem very critical of yourself, and you don't like when you don't put your best effort forth. And if people don't like your music, that gets to you.
I think that does hurt me. If someone was to tell me this is trash, I'd be hurt. But at the same time, I understand it's important to just do what you want to do, innit? Yeah. Regardless of someone's opinion.
Who would you say as like that one standout mentor? To like not mentor necessarily, but someone who's like really giving you good detailed feedback and really helped you with your craft.
For sure, Emre. If you don't know Emre, for sure, Emre Aiden, like he, that's my brother at the me and him have been doing music for a long time, and he's always wanted to do music, and he's a sick vocalist. And
bro, didn't he release a song as well?
Yeah, and he wasn't gonna release a song for a long time, but he just came out and did it, and was like, you know what? He's gonna do his thing too. So Emre has held me down. He's told me when I've been off key. He's told me when I've been off note. He's stuck with me. He's helped me improve vocally. He's helped me improved with editing on the sound. Shout out Samir, because he edits all the vocals and stuff like that. He does that. That's his thing.
We were gonna ask that actually. Like he's doing all this mixing and stuff.
Samir mixes. He does all of the production side. I owe that all to him. He's also a good vocalist as well. I don't know how he does it, but yeah, Emre has helped massively. So he's my mentor, you could say, like that.
Your mentor, bro. He's gonna be gassed if you watch this.
He's gonna be gassed.
He knows this. I think he knows this. I think he knows. He knows. He's sick. And what in the future he's gonna drop a project? I think this year. I don't want to leak anything. But I think it's going crazy.
I need to get him on as well.
I think he'll be good. Wait on it. Let him build himself up, and
Hey, before album release, you can promote it on here. Boom.
He's gonna be the next Joji. That's what he's gonna be.
Joji, bro. That's it, bro.
The next Joji.
This song, genuinely, his vocals are lit. They're actually so good. They're so good. He's a musical guy, though. To be fair,
I'll tell you someone else as well. Sorry to cut you off, Samit.
No, no worries. Go.
I'll tell you someone else who, I would say, helped me a little bit. Two people. Brighton, because he'd hear my stuff. He'd hear my raps in the media classrooms in college. And Cavill would also hear my raps. They were when I was just doing raps, but Cavill would hear my raps and be like, I'm so surprised he wouldn't judge and be negative about it.
But Cavill's such a genuine guy, though. He's just gonna do that.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised. I feel like he would have definitely told me this shit is ass. You know, this is trash. Like, bro, you are ass because he's genuine. I feel like Salmon, you're genuine. If my shit was ass, you'd be like, yo, bro, turn that shit off. You know what I mean? Like, yo.
Well, it's alright. It's alright. Kamen has given us permission also to use his shit stuff. So you're gonna hear a lot of. You're gonna hear
all of it, man.
You're gonna hear the tragedy.
All these unreleased tracks, you're gonna hear them coming through. You're gonna hear like the new shit too.
It's alright. You know what? I actually really appreciate when someone understands that, like yourself, you have to get somewhere, and obviously you are going to get clowned, right? When you produce, maybe not your best songs, and maybe your voice breaks here and there in a song, and that's a part of it. But for you mentally, are you at that stage where you you're a lot more confident in your music? Would you say?
I'm confident now. Nowadays, I'm confident.
How recent would you say? Last month or what? Because you've been producing music for the last 2 years, 3 years, right?
Yeah. When I dropped this little SoundCloud EP in the summer last year, during lockdown, I think that's when I said I'm dropping all this BS standards of people's opinions and all of that in my head. If I want to do something, I'm gonna just do it. I've got one life. Let me just live it. If people think it's trash in their eyes. If people think it's sick in their eyes. But I think I learned to be proud of what I do. Yeah. Be proud of the things you do. Be proud of what you make. From this podcast, for you guys, be proud of it. Build it. You know what I mean? Regardless of what anyone says. I think that's how it should be.
Bro, that's how it is.
Pick it up.
We're just we don't give a fuck. Let's just keep it.
Exactly.
We did it on a whim, bro. I remember we were just
in the beginning.
Yeah.
In the beginning, but we went from our first video, which had 400 plus views, and then it went down to one podcast had like 25 views.
Like,
But when it was going down and down for me, I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, you know how for me it did. I don't know if it affected to me, but you know how you were affected in the beginning with your stuff that you didn't want to show your content to other people because you didn't think it was good. I was thinking that about my content. I was like, okay, it's not good. Like, what do I need to change?
It's not that it's not that it's bad. It's not that your content's bad at all. It's that obviously things could always be improved with everything for anyone. But it's more so that I feel like people in our age group, in our demographic, our social circle, don't like supporting other people's content.
Yeah, it's weird,
for some weird reason.
I agree with that. That is true.
It's like, bro, it takes nothing. It takes literally nothing from you to just put up someone's thing on your story. And we're all guilty of it. We all do it to each other. And it's just like, it's stupid. It's like, why do you care that? Why do you care about you helping someone else? It's literally the wildest thing. So
I remember when your EP dropped, because I rated it so highly. I was like, you know what? I bet there's people like on my Instagram that don't actually know like that you dropped anything. Popped it on there. I got messages from people saying, "Oh shit, they actually dropped something."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh right." Then when you popped up, you were like, "Oh shit, this means like so much in that." And I was like,
bro, I was grateful. I was like, and I'm not even gonna lie and do some sob shit, but I was genuinely like, damn, like I appreciate you.
That makes someone's day so much. And then obviously we did the podcasting, and then
you realize, right?
And they're like, holy shit, they're actually like doing this. They're actually putting it out to watch. I felt that thing, and I was like, oh, that's how you must have been feeling.
Especially for the Brighton podcast, I wanted to get that out as far as possible because honestly, I thought that was one of the best pieces of content to date. Like editing and the actual content of the podcast itself, because you know, like yourself, you're giving us bits of information that's interesting, and you know, particular people, even if they're not doing rapping and they want to do something with their life, you know, it's motivational and they have some information for them. So you know, I was telling my friends, okay, post this, please, thank you, I love you, no homo. But you know, it's like it's like you appreciate people a lot when they just push your content out without even saying anything. And we had really good like message. Marek was messaging us saying like, you guys should be on the fucking radio if you keep doing this shit. Like,
messages, man.
But like, we had some really good messages, and that feedback really motivates you to go and like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this and putting all the effort in to make even better content. The same as you, like, you get feedback and that just really fires that, you know, your belly up, and you're like, okay, let's produce this music now. I want to make this music and an album.
Yeah, like, ignore the views, man. Ignore the views. That's it. It's just ignore the views.
Salman's the view guy. He's always looking at they're doing shit, is doing shit. I'm like, bro, we enjoyed it though.
Yeah, exactly. You enjoy the moment. There'll be a time when in the future where you look back and think like, yo, I'm so glad that we did this. Like, I'm so glad that we started.
At this point, I don't really care about views now. In the beginning, that was definitely the case. But now I'm more of the mindset where it's like, okay, at least we're getting some consistency here. You know, like, we're getting, you know, like 40, 50 views a video on like some of the other shit. But the podcast stuff is generally better. But, you know, like,
that's what we do. So it's like, it's nice that our podcast is actually, it's out there right now. People are actually going ahead and clicking on it. Like, we're checking like impression rates about other people. So how it's getting like recommended, etc. like that. It's more than, like, it's coming out more now, really, in terms of our channel. So we know we're growing. We know we're getting better at this shit too. editing and being more like sort of expansive with the editing. You know, a couple of videos of the Evangelion video that we did, a discussion video
that was really fun to make.
Someone did the Brighton podcast, put bare shit out there. We spent hours on this shit, and it was just like, it's more fun. It's more fun to do.
It's good. It's good.
Some good shit.
Even editing it, that was hilarious. Like, every time I put a clip in that Brighton one, it was I was laughing. I just watch it back like 5 times. I was like, that's fucking joke.
It was good,
Kamen, you're gonna have to watch this back because there's gonna be gems in here.
Yeah, I will watch it, of course. I'm gonna watch it back. I'm in it. Like,
Also, I just want to shout out all the silent supporters as well. You might not be vocal yet, but I swear down, there's some people that they've been watching it every week. I'll get a message randomly, and they'll be like, "Oh, nice podcast, by the way," or something like that.
Ooh.
Shout out you, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out silent supporters.
What the fuck? Where's my messages?
Simon, you don't get them. That's
I don't get any silence. Well, I got two.
What can I say? What can I say?
time to meet you popular, man.
Yeah, but definitely popular, bro. But literally, do you know since school? Yeah, how many of them do you actually chat to now?
Not that many. Not
Not
that
many, innit? It actually is like that, innit?
While I'm here, if anyone wants to shout me, shout me. If you're gonna message me, message me. There's
Yeah,
never a
for real,
time where
for
you
real.
can't.
Yeah, it takes 3 to 4 business weeks to get through to him, but it's calm.
Oh, for
Nice.
guys.
That's calm. I'll be a little busy. But yeah, shout me. But
Oh man. All right, back on the topic of music. Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
So obviously you made this EP.
yeah,
You brought out a song. Your first song was "Phone Call" that you released on
yeah,
SoundCloud.
that's the
But
first one.
it's not on your own. You got a friend with you.
Yeah.
So
Blue.
why did you decide to do it with a friend? When did you go and just decide? You know what? Yo, do you want to jump in the studio and make a song?
Okay, so here's the thing. I want to say it here as well so people know. Me and Samir being Blue, we make music together, but we're not a duo. Like we have a SoundCloud page together and a YouTube page together, but I'll drop my own stuff and he'll drop his own stuff eventually. And even like a future project we're working on, that'll be on Spotify and Apple Music, but it will be me separately and him separately, but it's just connected. The reason why Samir I obviously got him along on it is because when we were younger, I thought Samir had a lot of potential, and at first he didn't even want to do music. Like he was like, "Nah, Kamen, this is ass." Like he told me like straight up when I was buying the equipment, and obviously back in college I didn't have a lot of money, so I was saying let's go halves on stuff. He didn't want to be on it. He didn't want to be about it. So he's like, "Bro, just do it yourself. I'm not interested in music like that."
So leave me alone.
So I was like, bet, fine, I'll do it myself, whatever. And then later on, kind of when things like I got stuff and I was like, bro, like, nah, continue this. Like, come on. He's like, okay, fine. And then obviously he found his passion in it. And I don't know, I want to build him up too. I want to build him up and make sure that he gets his recognition, because he is like my bestest friend. And that's the reason why I would say that, you know, I make music with him. I want to show him off too. I think people click, again, I don't want to sound cocky or ego wise, but I think people click a lot of the time because they know me. But I'm glad that they get to hear Samir because of it. I'm glad that they get to hear Samir's side when they click on us. Phone Call, that first song, when we released it, it was in Samir's bedroom, and you know, we just had fun, and that's the point of it.
Hey yo, in the bedroom having fun? The
Pause.
Holla at me.
I suck dick, I'm gay, nigga. Eat your booty, I'ma give you brain, nigga.
Pause. Yikes! No homo. No homo.
You've been dating. Hey, yo, someone clip
Damn, I got caught lacking. Pause.
Clip it.
Oh.
You've been so. Oh my god, you've been baiting
I was
so
spitting
hard.
and then just to get caught lacking like that.
Baiting
That's
so
hard.
hard. Now, to be fair, I baited Solomon the other day. He said he likes penis.
What the fuck? Penis the best. Penis the best. Penis the best. Penis the best.
So
What? Bro, that's just straight
No,
up.
I said I
the
like
video.
peanut M&Ms.
no,
peanut
bro.
M&M.
He got baited. If you listen back, yeah, I've got it in slow mo. The whole thing is
Jesus.
there, bro.
Yeah, because I said peanuts. Right, so it sounds like penis.
4K, bro. Caught in 4K.
No, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Imagine getting caught saying you like peanuts.
It Kamen basically just made up this whole story about bringing Samir up, but in reality he's using him because he doesn't want to mix his own music. Innit? I got him.
Got him.
I mean, you know what? Samir he put the time in. When I went, when uni kicked off, I went to uni, but Samir is doing barbering, so he stayed in Leicester. So I let him use all the equipment at his house. So he took the time to learn how to mix and master. So I guess.
Do you know?
I can't knock him
Do
for
you
that.
know how to mix and master?
I know a little bit, but definitely not as much as he did.
Okay, so let's say like you and Samir totally cut off. How would you manage producing your music then? Would you have to really learn how to do this now for yourself?
Nah, this is. I think I could learn how to pick it up quick. in all of the songs that we've made, I've wrote all of the lyrics. I think that's easy to do. I could write. I'm good on my own. Like, it's just I want to include him. Yeah. I think it take a little while to learn how to mix and stuff like that, but I pick it up easy.
Whatever. Yeah. To be fair, it's the same with editing. To be fair, I didn't think I'd be good at video editing.
You're still not good. You're fucking shit, bro.
Ooh, get his ass.
Yo, let me tell you what happened today, right? This guy was editing a 10-minute video. He took 2 hours and then he didn't
10 minutes? You were recording for half an hour.
Shut up. Yeah, 10-minute video. And then he didn't save it. He didn't save along the way, which is what you're supposed to do. Because sometimes
don't tell me you lost.
You lost 2 hours worth of editing. So he's like, fuck this. Fuck this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
He didn't redo all of it though.
I've redone I think I'm halfway through now. I'm back to basically where I was, but I did it in half the time, so I managed to do it within an hour.
Some basic
I've missed out bits, but there's a 6 scene that I've made, and I'm so gassed in it, and I can't wait till it comes out.
This guy will take
I made the shittest video. Actually, I can't lie.
This guy will take no.
video I've ever seen. It's so bad.
This guy will take literally 6 hours on a 20-minute video. Meanwhile, I spend 5.5 hours on a 1-hour podcast, bro.
The thing is, I'm being really meticulous with everything. I try and fully engage into everything, try and make it the best I possibly can. I watch the video over. I watch a certain clip over. I literally watched one clip of 1 minute. I watched it 30 times to make sure that I got it right.
Jesus.
I made to make sure I got it right.
You wasted 30 minutes.
So wait, Simon. I'm assuming you're a bad editor.
Oh, no, man, shut up.
No disrespect. In terms of no disrespect to me, but if you're forgetting to save along the way, that's beginner
shit. That's it's beginner shit.
I don't think about that. Yeah, when I'm editing, I don't think about my fucking thing's gonna crash.
I'm on the couch and he sends me a snap. He's like, "Fuck DaVinci, it just crashed after 2 hours. I'm gonna wait it out." And I'm like, "Why did you not save?"
I waited for an hour and nothing happened. I was like,
that's tough,
it's killing me, bro. It's killing me.
I actually feel bad for you. That's actually crazy. All that time wasted.
It is what it is. All right, we'll go to the next question then. All right.
Yeah.
So we've got writing. So writing process. You said that you write by yourself. The production's all Samir.
Yeah.
Right. Producers. How are you reaching out to producers? How are you getting the music?
Some producers shout me that have heard since I made a song with Brighton, that nerdcore, a lot of people shouted me from that, some producers, and they've been sending me beats and stuff like that, but I just haven't used them because I feel as sad as it is, on YouTube, on type beats, I feel like I get way more immersive. In the future, Emre's learning to produce right now, so I would definitely use Emre as a producer, and that's if he lets me anyway. He lets me use his beats. I have another friend who does beats right now, but I'm just I haven't found my vibe on his beats. So shout out Caleb. One day he'll get his rhythm in it. But I just haven't found my vibe on there. But yeah, I got a couple producers that I do know of. It's just right now I'm finding my vibe better on YouTube.
I'm saying we gotta jump on a song.
Bro, send me, I'm telling you, whenever you're ready, bro. Send me a snap or something.
I can't lie. I actually do want to make a song this year.
Why not?
I need to make a song this year.
Rap or singing? Or both?
Simi can't rap, firstly.
Yeah, I can't rap rap.
Oh, so singing.
It'd be more singing.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's cool.
Hey, yo, Simi, I'm putting you on the spot. Simi, I'm putting you on the spot. Give us a verse.
I ain't got a verse.
You gonna show vocals here?
I ain't got a verse, bro. I ain't got vocals. What's going on? I ain't got nothing for you.
Nothing. If you're shy, don't do it.
My guy's lacking.
A little shy. I can't lie.
Don't give him any sauce. Wait on it, man. When you drop your song, then they'll be like, "Oh, okay, this is what he was talking about."
Shit. Yeah.
He was on it. Okay.
No, we can't have this. We can't have that. If he becomes famous from singing, then what happens to this podcast?
Then you do both. You plug the podcast with the
songs and the songs.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got the whole system, bro. We got it.
Exactly. Boom.
100. All right. So also with your writing, what's your inspirations? What do you need for your writing? Because a lot of your writing.
This is a yikes, right? If we get into this.
Oh, is it? We want to hear all the yikes, bro. We want to hear all of it.
A lot of the songs right now are obviously love based, but
because of personal experiences.
This is
the craziest part is
this is Simpcast, bro.
I know the craziest part is I write them from the perspective of how it would feel to be in love in those situations.
I know
if
exactly.
It's a heartbreak song, I write it from the perspective of like how I would feel in a heartbreak, or if it's like, damn, anything. Like if it like, with me and Emre's song, I'm writing about like, oh, I love this girl. Like she's perfect. I love the way she does this. Yeah, all of that jazz. But in reality, like that's just from my perspective of like how
you think it would be.
How I think. I never been in love. What the hell? I mean, I might be a simp at times, but I ain't never been in love like that.
So, man ain't moving mad. He ain't moving mad like that.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, a lot of these songs are just off how I feel it would be like in those situations.
Interesting, because a lot of artists base it off their actual emotions,
actual experience,
whilst you're actually basing it off how it would feel because you've not felt those emotions.
Yeah, I think like, damn, if you go through heartbreak and you can write that out in a song, like,
Kid
that's
Leroy, that's Kid Leroy shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Type shit.
You feel the passion in his voice.
That, honestly,
exactly.
See, the song that I wrote,
is that from personal experience?
It's a mix of both personal experience and kind of like perspectives as well.
Okay.
I felt some stuff and then I've not felt other stuff. So I've had to kind of mix it. And I've also taken inspiration from like loads of different songs. The Weeknd, when he dropped that My Dear Melancholy, that was all about Gomez, obviously.
Yeah, that's
bringing all that through, and it was kind of moving mad in your brain, like, holy fuck, this guy's messed up. Like, what? And then it had all of that and brought in loads of inspiration.
Damn.
To be fair, with the beat, it sounds alright. On its own, it sounds so fruity. And you're just like, what the fuck is this?
Simon, have you heard this?
I've not. He's not shown me yet.
I've shown you the lyrics.
Wait, yes, I have seen the lyrics.
I've seen the lyrics.
See, the thing is, right, when you look at lyrics and to me actually doing it, it's like two different things. Let's be real.
Oh, definitely.
You could give a Weeknd shit lyrics, and you could make it sound good.
Make it sound crazy.
Oh, you make it sound sick. Honestly, it's mad.
Oh, so we'll have to see. I haven't heard Samit sing. I'm honest, I haven't heard him sing, so I don't know.
You haven't heard me sing ever?
Well, I heard you sing in the car, and it was terrible. That's it.
Oof.
Yeah, but singing in the car, you don't try in the car. You try to be bad. You're just shouting loud. You don't sing in the car.
Samit, if when you do it right, I would say that's a complete different experience to just singing as well. Like actually, like getting it out on a song, recording it is crazy.
Do you feel like your abilities are heightened?
Yeah, a little bit, but at the same time, it's like kind of, at first I feel like it's kind of like depressing because a lot of the time you don't like the sound of your voice.
Yeah.
Oh, listening to us back, I fucking despise my voice.
Yeah, like just even talking, right?
It is.
Yeah.
I've listened to my singing voice back before. Like I used to be a lot better because I used to be in choir and things like that.
Yeah.
Back in high school, well, secondary school, Manor.
Yeah.
I was in choir in like year 8, 9.
Yeah.
Prior to that, in primary school, I was in choir from year 1 up until year 5. So I was
damn.
I was doing bits in choir all the time. And my teacher was like a big inspiration for me in terms of singing. So ever since then, it's kind of been like I've always liked music. I've always liked singing. Yeah. Singing's always been fun. Then I just went on this massive thing like, I'm only going to listen to this shit. I don't want to sing myself. Now I've come back into it. I'm like, I just want to sing songs again and be good.
Bro,
like,
sing songs, man. Who cares, man?
Hey, this isn't the Samit interview, okay? This is the Kamen interview. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It's like moving, man.
No, but Kamen, you know, a lot of artists, when they're starting out, it's very hard to get that raw emotion in their music. Like, I know early days, I hope Marek doesn't mind me saying this, but I always told him myself, he didn't have that emotion in his music. It would be like his holding his voice back. When for listening to you early on, like from some of your songs, you know, the I don't know what the name of that song is. The one was like, "Why is everybody lacking?" You were in that song, right? Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's
you had that song. You were in that song, and you didn't sound bad, right? But you maybe in some areas you were lacking that expression.
Yeah,
but when you were lacking expression. All right.
Yeah.
But when I listen to some of your music now, like Sumit was playing it before the podcast, you can really feel the vibes, like really go with the music.
Maybe you should call it, Maybe you should call it, Maybe you should call me, call me, I know what you want and I know what you like, For that FaceTime call, I want you by my side, One time, baby, I won't lie. You can hit my phone, don't be wasting all your time, For that nigga who be playing with your mind, I could call you on the side, She love me, wanna get to know my lifestyle. Baby, like Mega Man, I could come blow your brains out. Hey, how you waifu, but you used to beta males playing games like they button mash. I'm different cause I work with all my combos, baby, just listen.
How do you think that you've like perfected that?
You have to get comfortable with your voice. Back then, bro, it was forced. I was a part of something that I didn't feel comfortable being a part of. Like over time, that stuff, I didn't even really want to be in it. No disrespect to anyone, like to marry.
Hey, my guy doesn't like packies. That's why, isn't it?
Shit! No! That is not happening!
So for us, no disrespect, and that's not even the reason. It's just like, I don't know, man. I just felt like, yo, he's been crazy with that comment. That was going nuts.
Man.
But
I just did that so I could get an extra clip in. Calm.
Nice. You shut that one in there quickly. But what's it called? Yeah, I just felt like it was uncomfortable, and that was forced. That was so forced. Now I'm doing stuff that I want to do.
Same as Brighton. Same as Brighton. It's like what
same
you're
with
passionate with. Yeah. And he's obviously taken off, and I don't know how you haven't gotten more exposure yet, because I listen to you, bro. I listen to your music, and I'm like, this shit's better than D Block, right? This is better than D Block.
Oh man, appreciate that.
For real.
You made me blushing. You got me blushing. Hold on.
No. Honestly, we're talking last 2 albums, D Block. Your music's fucking miles above their shit. I can't lie.
Last album of D Block, was that like Us vs the World, the Blueprint? Is that the one? I can't remember. But yeah, I don't know, man.
All I know is D Block shit. That's
D-Block, I feel like D Block. No disrespect to them, but like I feel like it's not. This sounds so wrong. It's not hard because I'm not in their position, but it's not hard for them to make the music they make.
It's a lot of it's autotune. Like your voice is not autotune.
Like it's fire. Some of the songs are fire, but it's just like,
the things they rap about. I mean, it's all the same. It's literally all the same.
Like pussy and eating.
I got my pussy,
drugs and.
I like shooting heroin in my veins.
Exactly. I'd rather hear a guy talk about an experience he's never had. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Exactly.
My guy talking about having sex and he ain't never had sex before. You know what I mean?
never had sex before.
Yeah, I could sing about that. Easy. Boom. We that Virgin Gang.
You're on your
own. Virgin Gang.
I'm on my ones all the time, bro. That's how it is.
Yeah.
I always bring it up and I'm like, oh shit, I'm the only one.
No, I'm playing I'm a Virgin.
Well, you played a lot.
Okay, yeah.
You played a lot of basketball in school and stuff like that, and you still probably play,
play today.
Yeah, so you quite into sports and shit like that. And athletes, when you listen to rap, there's a lot of athletes mentioned in it and stuff like that. Do you think that you vibe with that shit? You want to put some of that stuff into your own music?
One day, I want to just do a whole rap album, like just go nuts with it, like just do all rap and be like, just like lit music, like stuff that just like, that's like, I don't know, popping, just like good. Because when I'm playing basketball or something like that, of course you're around music all the time, like, and specifically if you see on stuff like social media, you'll see like NBA stars listening to like rap, specifically artists like Lil Baby and stuff like that, like more on that side.
What's it? Is that Kevin Durant?
Yeah, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I saw an interview with him, but he's like from a busing like NBA YoungBoy and that.
Yeah, NBA YoungBoy. See what I mean? Like they
Hey,
they
LeBron,
just love rap.
there's so many videos of LeBron like
Bro,
trying to sing and you don't even know the words of the song.
Got a D for the night. Fuck all you for the day for the night. And a day for the night.
What are you doing? What is he doing?
Yeah, the Pop Smoke song where he's like, for the day, for the night, for the up, for the right. Yeah, that was fucking jokes. I'm putting that clip in.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. For the day, for the night, for the day. You just saying random.
LeBron's gonna take my video down now. What the fuck?
No, he's gonna catch you laughing. Copyright straight.
Copyright strike. All of that. All right.
Be careful.
This is my last question. I don't know if someone has any more, but future projects.
Yeah.
What we saying? Give us a time frame.
Future projects. Now? Future projects. Right now, I'm working on a little, like, although I made one last year, I'm working on an EP with Samir. It's got people like, it's got Emre on it as well on one song, and I think that will be released maybe early summer this year, and I'm gonna put that all on Spotify and Apple Music. The genre of that is mainly like, I think you gotta have a hot chocolate maybe at night with it. You know, it's nothing like, it's nothing lit. It's just, I think it's like slow vibes. Again, it's my lovey-dovey singing stuff, but I'm exploring that path right now. So I'm gonna continue going down that path with the singing and R&B and like the vibe in that aspect. But yeah, early summer.
Doing it because you seem to, whilst you can tell when someone's enjoying a song.
Yeah.
On it, you can tell you enjoyed your EP making that.
Yeah,
shit.
I really did.
Yeah, you can tell the music, bro, because you know were mad on them, all of them tracks.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
It was all sick. Also, I want those tracks on Spotify as well, please. Thank you.
I will get. I'm gonna get two songs because people have been messaging me saying that I wish this song was on Spotify. So I'm gonna get two songs. I'm gonna try to get Summer Sugar and I'm gonna try to get Call Me on there. I know some people wanted like Underrated and stuff like that because that's more upbeat and rappy. But I'm gonna try to get like those two on Spotify soon. I'll put it on my story when. And
okay.
The next, next project.
Linked to that, what's your goal with distributing your music? Like, are we talking like Spotify first or YouTube and then Spotify, or simultaneously? Like, what's your goal with that?
I think Spotify first, and then eventually when this EP drops, I'll put them on YouTube as well. So first, I want to get them on Spotify. Then I'm gonna make a video to maybe one song, new song, and then I'll put it on YouTube and the others. Of course.
Music video, the music videos are lit. The one you did was lit.
That was
that was nice.
What would you say would be your like sort of goal for this year? What's your goal?
Goal for this year? Ooh, I'm gonna be optimistic, man. I wanna hopefully release. There's a couple things I gotta do. I gotta get songs on Spotify and Apple Music. I have to, like it's a standard. 2, I would like to hit. I want to say 2,000 plays on a song on Spotify, on one of those.
That'll be easy, bro. That is easy. You
okay, then I'll be a bit more. I want to hit 10K.
Oh, that's good. There you go. There you go.
Let's
do 10K. 2K, yeah, 2K is easy. 10K. I want 10K.
My guy goes from 2 to 10.
Okay, I thought 2K was respectable. I'm just starting off, but no, okay. Let me go balls in. I'm gonna say 10K.
1,000 from me, I can't lie. It's gonna be in the playlist, in it, so it's probably gonna go around.
Sir. Hey, even if it sounds trash to you lot, I'd appreciate if you just put it in the playlist, just so you know when you hear it, you're like, oh, this is ass. Oh, this is Kamen shit song, but it still gives the play, and then you move on, innit? So then it still contributes.
Hey, just like give me the skip, bro. Give me the
skip that, but I appreciate the play. And I think lastly.
Give me the
Hey, we need to do this. We need to get the grind, bro. That's it.
Well, we just buy like five different phones and just keep it on fucking repeat all day.
I just play. Yeah, facts. Streaming my plays, J. Cole. But I will say, lastly, I want to have like probably a little bit more of a following on either YouTube or Spotify. I don't know which one yet, but I want to have a little bit more of a following on one of them.
Okay, so link to that as well, because obviously you want to have more of a following. So would you say most of your fans are your friends necessarily, right?
Yeah, I would say that.
So how would you go about interacting with your fans more? Because that seems to be like, obviously from Brighton's podcast and knowing other people's stories, interacting with your fan base and just individuals in general has been a really good way of boosting themselves.
Brighton.
So how would you go about that yourself? Are you thinking about that? Like, okay, if I do it on this platform, I can really interact with my fans really well through comments and shit like that. Whereas obviously Spotify is kind of one way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the the ideal way is like I'm banking on Spotify and Apple really for people to go off that to then go on to my Instagram, or I don't know, I don't even post much on there, but like to go on Instagram or to YouTube or SoundCloud and then interact off that. I think Brighton's method of like going into different Discord servers.
He's also actually very active on Twitter. Do you use Twitter?
Yeah, he's very active on Twitter. Bro tweets some moist stuff. I'ma just say it, Brian. You a simp on Twitter, bro. You gotta sort that out. Sometimes I think you're down horrendous.
If you go to the depths of mine,
no way to me.
Mine is moving nuts.
Be careful what you tweet, bro.
Mine is moving nuts, bro. The amount of anime titties you seeing on there.
No, he one of those.
I get baited on the timeline, bro. You check my likes, it's outrageous.
Cringe, man. Cringe.
Anytime I see a hot girl on my timeline, I was like, oh yeah, Samit's liked it. Literally every single time Chantal Jeffries posts, this man's liked it.
Oh, she bad as fuck though. She bad as fuck.
Come on, man.
She bad as fuck though.
She
but yeah, interacting with different, probably with fans, I'm gonna have to somehow get them onto a platform, probably YouTube, to interact with. I don't know how I'm gonna promote it effectively. Brian had a good, nice niche, being nerdcore, where everybody kind of supports each other in a way and builds each other up.
But you're like in the main.
Yeah, I'm in a main. I'm in a main.
No one wants you to succeed in that genre.
Yeah, exactly. It's competition. So
it's a big competition for you, man. But
I'm banking on just people being kind.
Hey, I got the faith. I got the faith. My man's gonna be big.
So you are kind. You're a kind individual, and so I believe in good karma. You do good, and good comes, right?
Yeah, of course, I believe that too.
Right, so finish off the last question that I have, and probably Samit's finishes as well.
Yeah.
Advice. Okay, so we obviously covered the the initial part. Don't really give a fuck about what people say when you're starting out. What other advice would you give for people? Let's say artists, because obviously this is your specialty. Artists trying to go somewhere.
Okay, first thing I would say is you have to start. Brian mentioned it. But you have to start like with whatever you have. Stop dwelling on the fact that you don't have like a sick mic. This is a decent mic. Just stop dwelling on the fact that you don't have proper equipment, you don't know anything, because you'll never get anywhere with that mindset. You actually have to be proactive. You have to go on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. If you have no really excuse, everything is on YouTube to learn. Like you can learn how to mix, how to master, how to record, auto-tune. You can learn every single thing. How to write songs on YouTube. So just start, like literally just take the first step. And 2, please ignore what anyone says about you, and just do it if you really enjoy it. Because the moment you start to doubt, then there was never any point probably doing it in the first place, because you'll never get anywhere with that mindset. So I would say first, start out, use whatever you have, and listen to yourself back a lot. And really be critical of yourself. You're the only one who, I would say, truly has the right to be critical of your sound, because you're the one who's going to hear it the most out of anybody. So be critical on yourself, record, practice, train, write, everything. Do anything you can to get into the music scene and do that stuff. Yeah, freestyle on your way to school.
Why is that, man?
Sing to people in classrooms.
My guy grows a beard, then he starts growing advice. What the fuck?
Bro, this is going. This is just bro. You see how my stuff don't connect?
It's better than KSI's beard. Let's be real.
That's tragic.
Yeah, but you see mine, bro.
Yeah, but yours is nice to me, man. And even Simon, you got a nice like shape. Like yours is low, like it's nice clean cut. But mine, I've been nasty. This quarantine has been nasty.
No, I like it. It suits you. It suits you.
It suits you. I can't lie. It fully does. It fully does.
All right. Well, Kamen had some questions for us.
Mama had some questions. Yeah, go for it, bro. Go for it.
I did. All right. So first things first. Obviously, with like regarding you lot's podcast, I was gonna ask you about how you feel moving forward with this podcast. Like, I know you guys do. At first, it was mainly talking about like topics, like for example, like women related, Simcast, stuff like that. But now you seem to broaden out and do stuff like tier lists and things like that, and interviews. Clearly, so I'm saying, what direction do you want to specifically take it? Do you want to continue doing anything that you just want to do? That's the Simcast. Whatever you want to do, you're gonna do it. Or are you gonna have set categories that you guys stick to? Interviews, tier lists, etc.
So I'll go with this first. So this is, as much as it's the Simcast, yeah, it's just our channel. It's our YouTube channel, innit?
Okay.
Like we wanna have fun with this shit. We're trying to get gaming sessions with the boys ready, bro.
Nice.
We're trying to get all of that fun shit because we know that we enjoy this shit. Why not? Why not let other people enjoy it too? Because I know people love watching people play games, bro.
Facts.
They want to do it in all the bands. They want all of that, yeah.
Facts.
So we're like, you know what? Let's bring this to the people. In terms of the podcast itself, as much as we want to keep doing the topics, we want to keep doing all of that, but then we want to sprinkle interview in there. We love the little interviews because it's nice to chat to people, get to know them a bit more. We were saying the other day, me and someone were like, imagine our podcast becomes a music podcast. Like, imagine we just get there, up and coming artists, all the up and coming artists. We're bringing them on here. We're like, before you were famous, you came on the Simcast, bro.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
Yeah, true. That's how true. You guys have made your mark by getting Brian. That guy gets views.
Man,
so
bro, he's getting
so when he's big, he came on you guys first.
People are gonna search Brighton and be like, "What the fuck's this Simcast shit?"
Yeah.
That's his face, though. That's his face in the thumbnail. Oh yeah. Come, let's give it a watch.
Who is this African woman in the thumbnail?
Yeah. I have one more question as well.
Oh wait, I didn't answer.
Oh
yeah, you did answer.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So when you're saying in terms of like specific topics and stuff like that, I think we, like Sumi said, we're going with the flow. We do stuff that we think is good content and we like it. You know, it's something that's a particular topic that we have an interest in, like the anime one we did with Evangelion, because I introduced that to him. He watched it, he loved it, and and it's such a complex anime, and it was a good conversation and like a good breakdown of like, it was fun going back over it because it was such a mindfuck anime. Yeah, and then the interview, what you saying?
But I don't want to cut you off, but about that anime specifically, didn't they release that they're doing something for the future?
The movie, isn't it?
Yeah,
they released a movie.
I have not watched that anime at all. Would you recommend it?
Yeah.
100. Go watch it.
And that's the reason I didn't watch
watch our review. Watch our review, and you literally agree with everything.
How many episodes?
90%.
Oh, there's not that. Well, it's fairly short anime, you know.
26.
And then you have 3 movies.
There's 5 movies in total.
Yeah, well, it's not out yet, the new one.
But one of them is pure canon, so it follows on from like the end of the series.
The extra shit.
Then you have the 4 movies which are like totally non-canon, like totally separate to everything.
Okay.
So the main stuff you really want to watch is, you know, the main episodes and then the last movie, the end of the movie.
Okay.
That's the main stuff you want to watch.
Really. Okay. Sorry to sidetrack. All right, keep going.
Sorry. Yeah, so that's one thing. Obviously, particularly talking about particular topics that interest us. You know, like toxic masculinity and toxic Asian culture, shit like that. And then interviews are really good because, you know, like Sumit said, we can understand the people more. We come closer with them, but then it's also good for the viewer because they're being exposed to stuff that they might not have an idea about. Like you listen to a Drake and you listen to like Lil Uzi and you wonder how did they get there. When you listen to someone like you or Brighton talk about their story, you can relate to those big rappers because you know you gotta start somewhere, and so to get you in when you're in your start and how difficult it is and the things you need to be able to do. The character building blocks to be a good artist, it's really entertaining, and to bring that out and, you know, grow that bond with you, no homo. But it's fun. It's really fun to do, you know, and especially asking you questions that get you excited. You know, that's what really likes me. So there's not a particular direction. I would not say there's a particular direction. Maybe in the future, like I said, in the future, maybe it might end up like a music podcast. But I would not say I personally can say I'm well versed in music. Like I can't say I'm a professional listener, so it's probably better with music than I am.
I'm immersed in music like way too much. It's nuts.
But yeah, we would definitely keep the content as widespread. But if we were to get more popular and our fans would want a specific genre, then we'd like go down that specific path. Right.
Okay. Cool.
So we might just be, like I said, we might be the next Joe Rogan podcast where we just bring on loads of people and just have funny conversations with them. You know.
That could be sick.
Okay.
Go for it, bro.
One more question. Actually, I might have two.
Go for it.
I don't want to make this too long, but I might have two.
Yeah, don't worry, bro.
One of the questions I was gonna ask is, because this is something that I've been thinking a lot about recently, to do with me, and like, I think it relates to you guys too because of the content we make. It's creative. It's stuff that we put out to people that we know. It's giving people that we know a side of ourselves that maybe they don't know about. And I was gonna say, do you think that nowadays, specifically on Instagram, you can see people starting a podcast all the time? You can see people trying to be artists all the time, right? Literally, everywhere you go, someone's like, "Oh, check my new music out," or anything creative like that. Do you think that it ever affects you to the point where you wonder inside, like, "Oh, do people judge me as just being another podcast that started? Do people judge me as just being so Salman and Samit have just started, of course, like, here's another group of people who are doing podcasts." I know someone else recently who made a podcast like the other day.
Yeah, I know a friend as well. I'm actually, they're two sisters, and I'm trying to get them on for an episode because that would be really good. Have that female dynamic in a conversation with two dudes about relationship.
Okay,
that would be fantastic.
That's
in the works. That's in the works.
Do you like ever feel like when you're shouting it out, people think, here we go.
I do not give a flying fuck, bro. Hey, that fuck could be flying. It could be in the air. It could be above me, bro. I wouldn't look at it, man. I would just not give it.
Can tell from this guy's Twitter feed, he literally talks to himself. Nobody likes his shit. He
just
talks to himself.
I talk to myself on Twitter, but on Instagram, I'm putting this shit out. It feels like I'm talking to myself. No one's fucking doing impressions. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I put it on Snapchat. I get it on Instagram. All of that. I'm just like, you know what? It's calm.
Good.
I'm promoting this is my dumping ground for creativity.
Yeah.
That's what YouTube is. All this editing shit, all this creativity I've got in my brain, I'm chucking it all into YouTube. I'm putting everything out there because I was never the best drawer. I was never best at any of that physical art. But because it's on a screen, I love playing games. Editing is like a game to me. I'm not the best gamer in the world, right?
Yeah, that's why you always get played, innit?
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. Life games, share them. Computer games, share them. But you know what? I enjoy it. It's the journey, bro. It's the journey. I fucking love it.
No, but yeah, I can agree.
In reference to those other podcasts and all those other singers and all of that, I say talk your shit. Do your shit. Like, hey, you fucking promote that shit right now, man. Hey, I'll screenshot. I promote it for you as well. Let's keep doing it. Let's just be like, let's just promote each other. You know how it is. Let's grow together. Because why not? How about let's not make it a competition. Let's do this together. Let's do it.
Yeah, to support each other.
Initially, I felt like you were saying, "Oh, this is just another dude promoting his podcast." But then when a lot of people who you have a lot of Instagram followers and half of them don't even know you, and then they go and watch your shit. And I had a lot of people that I had not spoken to in a long time after I released that first episode. That got a lot of, decent amount of views, 400 something views. And I had a lot of people be like, "Yo, I thought this was gonna be shit. Like, this is actually good content."
On the head, I got so many people who I hadn't chat to in literally forever, and they're like, "Oh shit, good podcast, bro. That was actually lit. I thought this was gonna be some bad shit."
While you two say that, do you not feel like it's all about perspective, and I'm sure they mean it in a positive way, but when they're surprised that it's not shit, that means they technically subconsciously expected it to be bad.
Yeah, because I can understand that, because how many people have half decent mics? How many people can like, I have to edit the audio quality, like up until like all the podcasts I edited those. I had to go into Audacity and I had to, filter out background noises, cut out certain things. Like, that takes a long time, especially in the beginning, because I had no fucking clue what I was doing. Like, I remember I spent a whole day practically doing one of the podcast episodes because the audio was so fucked. So I had to envelope each part manually, right? So that was it. So for people to say that to me, it was a big thing because anyone can produce like a song or a podcast and the quality might be dog. So me and Sumit from the start, we were like, okay, if we're gonna do this, we want to put our best effort in. So he bought a mic, right? I had a shitty mic in the beginning. I upgraded after like 3 episodes. I spent 180 quid on my mic. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of money. But Sumit's still rocking that £30 mic. You can probably tell because it's shit. He needs to upgrade his mic. But...
Hey man, it does the job, man.
My guy got that with his Happy Meal.
Damn, the pop filter was flinging like that.
It's fucked, bro.
Yikes.
But yeah, initially I was like, okay, I don't. I might seem like this dude who's just another shit kid promoting his stuff. But when people started coming to me and being like, "There's good stuff," I was like, okay, I don't give a fuck now. I'm gonna push my stuff out on Snapchat or on Instagram or whatever. So
yeah, man, I always keep it in a positive light. I don't like thinking, oh, that means they thought it was gonna be shit. What I feel is like because we don't have any subscribers, because we're like a small channel, they just think automatically, oh, it's not going to be as good quality as like, for example, the Sidemen or something, like that. Or if we're talking podcast, the True Geordie podcast, how this like.
Well, even it's like Kamen though. It's like Kamen. He's not got a lot of listens or subscribers or followers, but his music's amazing. No, his content is really good. Like Kamen's gonna fucking nut himself. Kamen's not gonna himself.
Right perfect, yeah. Hey, we gotta get him down. We gotta blow that ego a bit. You're not perfect. I got some harsh criticisms for you as well. Don't worry.
Yeah, your beard don't connect.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna break that ego a little bit. It can't be like that.
Of course. But yeah, I was just wondering about stuff like that because I feel like we rely on people a lot to get bigger. So in turn, we're also judged by people a lot.
Yeah.
And therefore, like, it can be tough when I feel like your own self is saying that, here we go. People are going to think I'm corny.
I'm just annoying and flooding their shit
annoying
content.
Spamming content like, please support me.
Well,
why is it?
Every time, right, I put something out, like a story promoting my shit, I'll always get some people unfollowing me. And in the beginning, I was like, okay, this is like bullshit. Why are you unfollowing me? And then at this point, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Unfollow me.
Yeah, unfollow me. Thanks.
I don't have that many followers anyway, so I just don't give a shit. It's just my mates in it.
Yeah,
you know, you get the odd random.
Go crazy. Do it.
Yeah, like, I went like public like not too long ago because I was always like scared. Oh yeah, you know, I ain't that good looking. You know, I don't want random people seeing my face and that.
Bro, to me, that's bullshit, man.
Bro, but then I got this I don't give a fuck mentality, and I'm just
good. Keep
you know what? Let's just shine in it. Let's just go. Let's just fuck it.
You have any more questions?
Last question. You asked me this, so I want to ask you this. You guys, what's the plan for the year? What's the goals? What's the dream for the year? Where do you want to go? What do you want to see? Numbers, anything?
You want to hit triple digits, man. It's been too long.
100.
Hey, yo, subscribe, bro.
Hey, we got 7 subs from the last video. That was
big.
Yo, Briton boy, you did biz for us.
Shout
out Brian, man.
Shout out
Brian boy.
Big boy, man.
He plugged me as well when I went on his song.
Yeah, of course, mate. Hey, you put fire in that song. I can't lie.
Yeah, I appreciate him for that one.
Game Boy Jones, that chorus.
Game Boy Jones. Game Boy Jones. His chorus made me laugh, man. When I first heard it.
It was hard though. I can't lie.
But yeah, man. So triple digits.
Yeah, man. Triple digits for starters, and then let's go up and beyond, man. Let's just see what I got. We're just gonna go with the flow. Let's hope people enjoy our art. That's what it is.
Triple digits. It's obviously the first thing. Like hitting 100 subs, that's like a big milestone. I always believe when you hit those milestones, it's like a snowball effect. You're just gonna gain more subs and more views and stuff like that. Another thing would be, it would be sick if our intro music wasn't copyrighted every single fucking time. So I would have
No way. Yeah. You guys get copyrighted.
No, but the thing is, it's Dan's music, right?
Why are you getting copyrighted? Who's doing it? Who's doing filing this?
No, it's automatic.
He's got
so it's fine. I just dispute it and it expires, so it's fine.
He's got license for the sample.
Yeah.
So and other people have obviously used this sample and got licensing for it as well. It's just like this auto
Oh, I see. Just like a bot, fucking.
Yeah, it's just a bot that's just doing it.
Yeah,
but we
okay.
dispute it and we always win every single time. So now it just expires and we just.
Is this every video?
Yeah, pretty much.
Every other video.
Man.
Okay, yeah. So that's the second thing. No, the thing I would really most enjoy. I mean, honestly, my goal was always subscribers in the beginning, and after doing these interviews, honestly, I'd rather have a more variety of guests with stories to make a good podcast content. And even if I don't get to those 100 subs, if I can make relationships with people that I can constantly bring on when they do stuff, that's more important to me. Building relationships with people that I can interview and bring on and have their stories of what's going on with your life now. Like when we bring Brighton back for his next album, that's gonna be really good and fun podcast to do. Cool. When you release an album like 2030,
I hope one day
2030 that we'll bring you on and shit. You know,
that'll be sick.
Actually, now that we've done this interview thing, we could just have the jokes ones. So if you're ever free, you want to do like a funny one, bro, you can come through.
Facts. I love that. Invite me anytime.
I like getting the interview one out because people know who you are now. They introduced, they got your story. Then we can just fuck around. Like we can have a podcast where we all have a topic we really like. Like we could bring you back on Evangelion if you watch.
Yeah, let's go crazy. Any anime. Whatever.
Honestly, we can go nuts. When eventually Jujutsu Kaisen, bro.
Have you guys all caught up to that?
Nah, bro, I'm gonna start it soon.
Oh, come on, boys.
We lacking.
That's like the number one of this term.
Win, didn't it? For anime of the year.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sick. Animation's fire.
I've seen it. I think it's the longest podcast we've done.
No, it is. But I'm glad. You know,
sorry for dragging you guys.
No, it was comfort. We didn't rush it. We had time. You know.
Yeah. This did not feel
long.
I'm
so sorry if you guys editing this. Like
it's just me. Don't worry, it's not so me.
Sorry. It's unfair. Like, I'm so sorry.
It's alright,
but it'll be worth it. I'll get everyone to watch it. We'll have views on it. Let's go.
We got the ticket. That's hard.
No, but
honestly, listen. One massive thank you, bro. Massive thank you to Kamen, bro. Honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on, man. It's been so sick.
Yeah, honestly,
lovely conversation.
You very much.
Know you as an artist, more as a person as well. To be completely honest. We found wise old Kamen here. Like, what's going on?
Wise old Kamen, man. I grew up a little bit.
No, because you and I have never really spoken that much, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we spoke on and off, and basketball helped when we were like playing basketball and shit like that. But we've never actually sat down and had a conversation. So it's actually nice to like talk to you and get to know you more as well.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to come on here. I'm glad you guys even reached out to me.
No, I appreciate the fact that you want to come on here. Like you're like,
bro, what the hell? When I saw Brighton's, I was like, yo, I hope they ask me, man. I hope. Like when I saw Brighton's, I thought, yo, it'd be so sick to talk about like just me, and then obviously like 3 days later, I saw Samit message me. I was like, yes, sir.
My guy just wants to watch himself back. That's why.
No, I wanna.
He's gonna be like, Mom. He's like, Mom, I made it. I made it. I want a Simcast. She's like, what the fuck's a Simcast?
Yeah, on the Simcast. Who do you know that's been on the Simcast? Only certain specific men have been on the Simcast.
Man, we're gonna have Oprah Winfrey on here next.
Yeah, one day, soon, land.
One day.
Maybe a couple of years, maybe a couple of months. Who knows? Yeah, thank you guys for letting me be on here. Thank you for letting me talk, man.
Honestly, it's been a pleasure. So good. But guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Comment. I don't know, something.
I'm like, go nuts.
We're gonna have Kamen's shit down below as well.
Yeah, we'll have all his description, all of that. Make sure you check out his EP. It came out a little while ago, but fucking just bang it. Bang the old ones. Bang the old songs. And when his new one releases, don't worry. Best believe that's getting promoted. All right.
Let's go nuts when the new one releases. Yeah. Tune in.
See you guys next time. Same.
Bye.